Kiting on a new kite spot for the first time can bring you unpleasant surprises. Even if on previous spots you have been easily kiting upwind and doing transitions, on a new spot you might feel like a complete beginner again. As an advanced kitesurfer who is doing many different tricks, suddenly your moves don't go as smoothly anymore. So no matter your level of riding or how much experience you have, it is crucial to analyze the spot before launching your kite and going for a session. My name is Petar Pavlovic, I love sharing my kitesurf experience with you, and in this episode I will tell you how I approach a new kitesurf spot. I highly recommend you do the same, for your own safety and for the safety of others around you. Once you arrive on a spot, the first and most important thing is to analyze where the wind is coming from. You have to be able to understand if the wind direction is safe for practicing kitesurfing and if there is any wind effect you should be aware of. If you're not sure what wind directions are safe for kitesurfing and on what wind effects you should be aware of, make sure to watch my previous episode. If you're not a very experienced kitesurfer, it might be difficult for you to understand what is the strength of the wind and what size of kite you should use. It might help you to watch the live forecast if this specific spot has one. But most important, you should look for a kiter on the water with approximately the same weight as you and see with what size he is riding, and does he seems to be comfortable with this size. Is he moving the kite a lot, meaning he is not powered enough? Or is he in a sitting position fighting to be able to ride upwind, probably because he has too much power in his kite? This will help you to better understand what size of the kite you should choose for yourself. Very important to watch around for any suspicious cloud that might affect the strength and the direction of the wind. If you're not sure about what clouds you should be aware of, again make sure to check my previous episode. No matter what is your level of riding or how much experience you have, coming on a new spot you should always watch for any rocks or trees around the beach. While setting up the kite and while launching and landing your kite, stay far away from any obstacle. But most importantly, you should inform yourself and talk with local kitesurfers, or even better, with a kite school if there is one. You should inform yourself about where is the best to set up, launch and land your kite, where to enter and exit the water. Is there a swimming zone, windsurf zone, teaching zone, jumping zone you should avoid? Is there any other specific rule you should know about? How deep is the water, and is there any rock or reef you should be aware of? What is the difference in tide on this spot? Is there any strong current in the water? How the wind usually works on this spot, and if there are any specific wind effects you should be aware of. If you're someone who is just riding upwind and doing basic transitions, I highly recommend to get at least 1 hour lesson when coming on a new kite spot. The instructor may easily and quickly help you with all the things you need to know about the spot and be here to help you in case your session doesn't start or goes as smoothly as you expected. Once you're fully confident and the instructor sees that you're not dangerous for yourself and others around you, you can keep on practicing independently and enjoy the spot safely. I hope you will always inform yourself when you come on a new kite spot, and if you will, please give it a like and I will see you in the next episode.